generally don't like barbecue flavoured things, but these have been powering me all day. Let me just grab you. There we go. Today isn't Weeknotes, it's Quarternotes. Let me grab... So for those who've joined in the last 12 weeks, you might not know about this, but I follow this 12-week year thing. This is mainly aimed towards businesses where they often have yearly deadlines, and then all the work doesn't really happen, and then it builds up towards the deadline. The idea of a 12-week year is you just split everything into 12 weeks, so you have 4 smaller deadlines throughout the year, and it keeps you on top of things. So while it is aimed at businesses, there are certainly things you can apply as an individual art practitioner, and something that I do differently to them is their first week of the 12-week chunk is the planning week, while I have the week that's in between each 12-week quarter as a reflection on the last 12 weeks, and they're looking forward to the next 12 weeks. So with that in mind, let's look at what I said 12 weeks ago that I was going to be doing Weeknotes newsletter admin. That all happened. Technical debt, updating old projects on the website, that took up pretty much all the time, along with the admin, where as I was doing admin tasks and they were taking time, I built systems to help me speed that up. So again, that takes time to set that in place, but I'm feeling pretty positive now because all of that seems to be done. And I said in that video that I wasn't going to do any generative art projects, and that's pretty much true. I haven't. I've just focused all on admin stuff. I also said I was going to do the pen plotting tutorials, and that didn't happen at all because it turns out doing all the admin stuff took up a lot of time. Anyway, so my review of the last 12 weeks is moving studios took more time than I expected, the technical debt took more time than I expected, and building the admin tools took more time than I expected. Basically, I underestimated everything, which is fine because also I didn't have any deadlines for generative art or things like that. So I'm going to give myself 7 out of 10 for reaching my goals just because I didn't do the pen plotting tutorials. So I spent this week planning all this. I'll show it to you roughly and then we'll go through it. So I started by making cards for all the things I wanted to get done in the next 12 weeks and then whittling them all down. So over here, things that I kind of finished: code cleanup, cutting up cards, and the secret project Ken. Those are all nearly finished. They got little bits and bobs. I rejected doing genart tutorials and the book club video for the moment. These are the high priority: Weeknotes and the pen plotting tutorial. My project manager, that's my admin stuff, and Kitty, that's mainly all done now. I've got a few tail ends, but I need to get that done. But this is the stuff that's really saving me time now. Stuff that used to take hours now takes minutes. This is great. This is allowing me to do this. The mornings is the best time to record the video, updating the shop and admin type of stuff. These are NFT projects I need to finish, which are airdrops, so the 78 RPM and vision thing. One video I do want to get done is one about getting the pen plotter to do handwriting, so that's in addition to the tutorials. What else? Up here I want to get Artblocks engine up and running on my website so I can do 80s Pop Roxy, Pop 95 and Pop 2K. Those are small little fun projects like the bonus packs. So going right back to the start on Artblocks, I'll do a main project and then like a bonus pack, which was a small little thing, and then another one. Chatting to Artblocks, we're talking about setting up an Artblocks engine. I wanted to do that so that I could actually have things on my own website where the emphasis wasn't on selling out straight away, but just having stuff available on my website where I could sell 1 or 2 now and again, and eventually over the course of many months, hopefully they would sell out. Because that's really where I want to be. I want to be in a position where my website has physical pen plots on that I can sell, and then also digital artwork that I can sell. The NFT is just the mechanism that allows me to do that. Anyway, so that's the plan behind those. Very small, limited edition. Should be kind of fun. Right. And then 70s Pop Deluxe I'm hoping to launch on Artblocks. I've actually broken ground on this. I've had sketches for ages. I've put my first line of code down for this. So that's going to be starting now. The only other things is a follow-up to my FX hash project, YYY seed. I want to have a pre-seed that's like a version before params, and then a post-seed that has the new interface where you can control it. Monster is a project that I've nearly finished that actually has nowhere to go. This doesn't live anywhere. It's going to be one of the back pocket projects that if someone goes, oh, do you have something for a show? I can have that ready. Falling Sideways is an exploration of the falling water project like this here. Here's the print, where I'm exploring doing video versions of it and things like that. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be. I'm doing a pretend if I was going to have an exhibition, I would want to have stills, digital, some moving stuff, like putting together an exhibition, not that I have an exhibition space or there's any requests for it. I just think it's a useful process to go through, so that's why I'm doing that. So this all here, my 12-week plan for my Quarternotes. Experience tells me once again that all this is too much stuff, which is why I prioritized it from over here to here. But let's see how we get on. I know that was all a bit rushed, but this week is all about planning and working things out. Not really supposed to do like a Weeknotes video at all, but I like doing these Quarternotes because it does give me a chance to look back at the optimistic last one I did. And this is mainly so in 12 weeks time, I can look back at this one and see how I did, comparing what I said to not. Oh, by the way, we've got these people out here. See this? This dude outside here. And you can possibly hear the knocking from next door. They're doing some work. They're fixing, actually, I think they're fixing this chimney over here. It needs the pointing doing or taking down or something like that. Anyway, so there might be some banging over the next few weeks. Right, I'm rambling now. It's time to go. Weeknotes start again next week. That'll be the last quarter, fourth quarter, when we get through the next 12 weeks. And one final for this year. Quarternotes at the end. We would have done a whole year's worth of these. And there's no reason to stop. Going to keep going. All right. There's someone outside my window and they're looking at me as though I'm a complete weirdo, which is not necessarily true. Right. Have a good weekend. I will see you next week. Bye.